Hey ladies, so I just wanted to kind of show you guys a really quick and easy way to do like multicolor eyeshadow looks. I know eyeshadows can be intimidating just to get like the smoky eye look and things like that, but I want to show you that it's really not that hard. So I'll keep it pretty basic today, but you definitely can use fun colors doing this also. But just to start, I'll just kind of show, I'll do 2 to 3 colors. We'll see kind of what happens. So I like to start with just a very like nude color that doesn't really show up on my eyelids, just to give me a good even canvas to start working with. So you do not have to do this step. It's just a preference for me. I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference in the end. It's just something I've always done. And I have nude colors, so, but I wouldn't say that you would have to buy this also. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start, if I'm just gonna do like a 2-color look, I just start with a medium color and then I do a light color. If I was gonna do 3 colors, then I'll do like a dark, medium, light. So I typically like this our eyeshadow brush because it has this really fluffy end that's really nice for blending, especially if you're going too dark. It just really helps to blend out that, creating a more smoky, shadowy look, just a little bit easier. But for, I don't know, our other, like this brush is just a little more dense, so it packs on the color a little more, so I don't know. It's hard for me to decide which one is my favorite. I would say if you're ever going to use more than 2 colors in your eyeshadow look, then you should always use the eyeshadow brush. This small end you can apply with, and then you're just going to blend with the fluffy end. So I can kind of show you the difference. So I'll do 2 colors on here and 3 colors on here. So I'll start with a medium color, and I'm just going to use this kind of like oval domed end. I'm going to go in with my medium color here. And I'm gonna primarily apply this on the outside, but I'm not really gonna just keep it there. Like I can apply it to the whole lid, but I'm gonna always start applying it on the corner. So that way that ends up with the most color on it. So, and I like to make sure that I go right above my crease, and I'm literally just tapping this on here, and I'm just going back and forth. But every time that brush touches, it touches the outside of my eyelid first. So always touches out here first, and then I can work my way in, and then this will be just an easy way for it to gradually get lighter for you. And then I'll just still tap it all over my lid down here too. Okay, we'll add a little bit more here. Up here. Okay, and then whatever's on my brush, I'm just gonna kind of take it and put all the way up at the brow. All right, then I'm gonna take, you can either take this small, the circle end, or your finger. I like my finger because it packs it on better. And then I just go in with any lighter shade. It can still be colored, any lighter shade, and I like the shimmers best. They just give a little bit more of a, I don't know, like a kind of bold, but not like, whoa, that's too much either. Okay, and then I just put that on there like that. I'll take that brush and I'll just make sure I blend out any harsh lines. And so that's how you can get that super quick and easy, just smoky eye look there. So now, let's say I wanted to do 3 colors. And I'm gonna still use those same 2 colors. I'm just gonna add a 3rd color. So now I'm gonna use this eyeshadow brush, go into that same medium color that I used out here, okay? I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take this and I'm putting this all over, okay? And using this fluffy brush it's going to apply a lot lighter than that brush, just because these bristles are not compact like that other brush is. So I'm applying this all over, and you'll see why. Okay, so like this eye, when I was applying it, I dabbed here, but I always moved it over. So I was still getting, so it's always gonna be heavier pigment here, medium, and then lightest. And then the lightest I cover with an actual light color, but I still have then a medium version of my medium shade, if that makes sense. I'm trying really hard to like explain this so that you can follow me. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. So now over here, I'm gonna be very specific where I put my darkest shade. So that way my medium color that I just applied, you're still going to see, and it's gonna play a good part here. And then there's also another method that's even easier than all of these that I probably should have showed. So I'll do that another time. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with a darker shade. So I'm just gonna go a shade darker, and still just in the brown category since we're going with a neutral look here. And I'm just gonna, now I'm now on the pointed end of this brush. And I'm just gonna put like a little L right on the corner of my eye. Okay, and then that's it. So now I'm gonna take this brush, or the fluffy end of the brush, and I'm just gonna go over it basically. And just blend it out. So I'm just going up and then over just to blend it out so it's not super harsh. So now you can see that it's just on the outside there, but it helps to create a deeper pigment than I have over here. But that is too hard to do with this brush because you don't have a fluffy end that blends it out super easy, and then you don't have a small enough tip to really apply just the small amount that you're trying to apply. So just, okay. And then I'm still gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take my lighter color and we're gonna apply just to the inside here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take this and right where that meets the medium color, just lightly blend, just so I don't have any harsh lines. Okay. And so then those are two different eyeshadow looks, both super simple, just using different brushes. And then the other, the other method, I'll just show you guys. I'll just wipe one eye off and we'll just start again here. I would still always use, even for this next method, I'm still going to use this brush. So I still would recommend that brush anytime you start using more than two colors, just because it's going to be a lot easier for you to work with. Okay. So this is just like a makeup remover wipe that I keep here at my desk anytime. For any time that I mess up. So, all right. So I'm gonna use the same three colors. Try to make sure it's dry. And I always forget about this method just because it's not one that I ever think to use, because it's just not how I learned, but it is so much easier. Where'd that brush just go? Right here. Okay. So I'll just skip the all over color to start because that's optional anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my domed pointy end of the eyeshadow brush. Okay, I'm just tapping into the color, and then I always tap my brush off to get off any excess. Okay, So I'm just drawing a line out here on the outside corner. Okay, just like that. I need to look in my mirror to make sure it's even. Okay, and then I'll just wipe that on my microfiber towel. And then I'm gonna go in with that medium color and draw a line. I hope you can still see the medium color on here, even though I feel like sometimes with the dark colors that makes it so hard to see them. But so I'm just drawing another line here. Oh, I can see it. I'm just really packing it on so you guys can really see. So just like a one line, almost like you're making like a Neapolitan ice cream on your eyeball. So there's 3 sections, okay? And you could do this. You could do 4 colors. I've done 4 colors with this, and I've even done 5 colors with this. And then the last thing that I would do would be putting that light color and here on the inside. So basically just like a chocolate Neapolitan ice cream. And just dab that all in. So now I'm going to switch to this fluffy end of my brush. I'm going to start up here, kind of where I stopped drawing the lines. And I take the lines up right above my crease. And then I'm just going to take this and I just run it over all of the colors. Just like that. And that's an even easier version to get a smoky eye. If your inside color isn't as bright as you want it to be, after you blend it out, just go back and dab some more. And then you can also take some to kind of just highlight your brow up here. Okay, 3 different ways to do a simple eyeshadow look. So let me know if any of those were helpful or easy or something that you could do. Thank you. You guys have a good day.